What is going on, everybody? If you guys can believe it, our Cybertruck and Model 3 refresh did both get the holiday update overnight, and they're actually on the same branch of FSD and software versioning as a whole. So the model we got, or the versioning we got, is 2024.45.25.5. And obviously, some of the situations will differ between both vehicles. However, they both are a great update. We've been waiting on these. Some of these features have been much requested or exciting to see here. Let's jump into the cars and take a look at it. For this video, we'll split it up and we will do the Model 3. Make sure to thumbs up this video and subscribe to the channel to get the notification when the Cybertruck video does go live, so you can check out what's unique to that build, such as the custom wraps, the custom license plates, and things of that sort. Let's go and jump in the Model 3. So first things first, let's go through the boring stuff and look at the release notes. One thing tucked away in this specific branch of the update is FSD Supervised 13.2.2, and obviously this is an improvement from 13.2.1, but still all of these release notes do remain the same with all of the upcoming improvements as well. So we're going to have a whole separate video on FSD Supervised v13.2.2. We're not going to talk too much about it in this one. As you can obviously see, all of those release notes are the same, and you do still start or have the same notes for this specific aspect of the system for that. So we're going to skip through this and go to the main branch here of the actual holiday update, starting with that Apple Watch change, which I am super excited about. We already did our initial video on it. We're going to do a whole separate video on it now that it's live on the watch itself. But basically, you now can use your Apple Watch as a key for your vehicle. The beauty of this is that it either uses NFC or Bluetooth. So this will work with or without cellular connectivity. So if you're nearby your vehicle, your watch will actually unlock your Tesla. This is awesome. There are certain aspects of the controlling you can do on the watch app. And just like Tesla's regular app as it is, it should only improve over time and get more features added. One very much requested feature is being able to view dash cam in the Tesla app, and now you can view any Sentry mode clips directly in the app as well. And this is retroactive, so anything you have saved from prior events, you can see as well right through the Tesla app. One super exciting new feature, at least for the refresh Model 3, hopefully will be coming to the Cybertruck soon, is the ability to auto shift. So the Model S and X did have this for a while. It is now in the Model 3, and this will allow you to reverse out of a parking spot, parallel parking, multi-point turns, and similar driving maneuvers. It will actually help shift between drive and reverse in addition to at a park. So it can recognize it. You'll get these two symbols on your actual display to help guide you through those maneuvers. And obviously, as you can see here, it is an option you do have to actually opt into and turn on, which you can do under Controls, Dynamics, and Auto Shift. Again, this is in beta, so they're trying to not be held accountable if anything happens, which always does leave that little sense of uncertainty in your mind, just in case this isn't going to work as flawlessly as you might hope. Next up is SiriusXM. There is a new app for this. I don't personally use it. I know very little about it. So anybody else with more knowledge in regards to all of this, comment down below, let us know. But from what I've heard, this is basically just a internet user face for streaming any SiriusXM radio, since you don't have a specific receiver for that in these Tesla vehicles. One of the other most exciting features, I think, is being able to set your arrival energy right in the vehicle. And now, if you know, basically in the past, Tesla would only get you to your destination that you navigate to with probably a low state of charge just to get you there without any concerns, but there might not be any superchargers or charging at your destination. Now you can make sure you get there with the state of charge that you prefer. So you can actually now say, hey, I want to get to whatever location I want to get to with 80% battery, and you can do that. I believe the lowest you can go is 5% and the highest is 95%. So that is going to be very awesome to have as a fun little feature when traveling. You can also now search along your route, And it says, while navigating, when you search for a location like coffee shops, fast food, or other shops, the results are now filtered to show options along your route. Each result also includes an estimated detour time. Very nice. And you have a precipitation map and weather at destination. We have a radar map now finally in the vehicles, and as you can see, you do need premium connectivity for this, but that is very fun to see. You might know the weather where you're at, obviously, like you could always see now with that update we got a little while ago, but now you can actually zoom around the map and see what it's going to be like at your next destination. Next is something vehicles from 10 years ago have had, and that's rear cross traffic alert. It's weird Tesla never had anything like this, but it's here now in this holiday update. And now when you're in reverse, similar to how your blind spot monitoring goes with your cameras when a turn signal's on, you get cross traffic alert that will show you a red line on the side of the, on the side of the vehicle that has some sort of alert needed. Tune in radio. Light show update. We did get 2 new songs this year, and now you can actually set light shows right from the Tesla app itself. Next up is Boomerang Fu. There's a new game that says slice and dice your friends with boomerangs in this frantic physics party game. Join a crew of your favorite foods as you grill, chill, and spill your enemies. Discover ridiculous power-ups and stack them together in deadly combinations. To play, shift in a park and go to App Launcher Arcade Boomerang Fu. You do need a remote for this. You cannot just use the touchscreen. There are other updates now to theater and video, where you can now interact with the rear theater from the front screen while driving to edit playlists or pause videos. You can use the media card to play and pause active content playing through the browser or theater. You can start a video now in the browser before you drive to enjoy your favorite content as audio on the road. Very helpful if you like launching something or watching a vehicle or a video in the browser in your vehicle. It will freeze when you go to drive, but you can still enjoy the audio at least. That's the first step along the way, and really probably the only legal way Tesla could play some sort of quote-unquote video while in motion. We now have a whole separate seat controls in settings, and this will allow you to adjust the unoccupied passenger seats. There's a new maintenance summary that provides a record of when common maintenance actions were last performed and recommends when performing the next ones. Very nice to see here as well. And then a couple of nice minor updates as well. So under minor updates, you can now tap nearby parking on any points of interest page to get directions to nearby parking and start your journey. Navigation will now dynamically route around road closures. If someone attempts to open the door or trunk while Sentry Mode is active, you actually will now get a notification from your mobile app. Sentry Mode will need to be triggered, but it does not need to activate for you to get that notification. When reviewing dashcam clips in your vehicle, the video player will skip directly to the recorded event. Nice touch. The Energy app's consumption page has been updated. There's been some debates about this, if this is the best update for it, but I like the change. Now it says it'll let you view your energy usage over the last 200 miles. Rainbow Road now, as long as you have accent lights in your vehicle, will actually change to the color of the road as it goes. When navigating to superchargers, upon arrival, you'll be notified on the touchscreen of any stalls that are currently out of service. So keep in mind, you always would know when you're driving if there was a stall that did not work at that supercharger location. Now when you get there, it'll tell you the specific bay that does not work. While reversing, your music volume can automatically lower to help you focus on parking. Vampire Survivors has been updated, adding new quality of life features and performance improvements. And then your typical minor fixes and performance enhancements have been applied. So, jumping right into this, we see our notification dot, and we can see right under Toy Box, Tuned In, and SiriusXM are where they all stem from, as well as Energy. So if you go to Energy, you can see exactly how all of this is now outlined. Beyond that, in Toy Box, like we said, you do have some of your other changers here and customizers. Specifically, again, Rainbow Road. Always rainbows, you can have that. Got to have more. You can actually turn that on, and that's where the new accent lighting is. And then again, we don't mess with TuneIn or SiriusXM, so you guys can mess with that and report back and let us know how you like it. Beyond that, in the settings, we'll go back to all these new tabs as well. Under Dynamics, you can see Auto Shift Beta and it is automatically on out of park, but we can turn it on for everything as well. And obviously when you select it, it gives you its typical breakdown of telling you what it is, and to make sure you're also very aware of what's going on and how to operate it. We'll say yes, and now that is active. The next new sign is obviously that seat notification we told you about. Really don't understand why it needs a separate category here under your settings, but here we are. Safety, as we scroll down here, you can see low volume in reverse. If you would like something like that active, now you can do it. I don't personally see a reason. I'm going to leave it off. And then the new settings maintenance menu, which is right under the new camera visibility shortcut as well. So when you click on this, you can see tire rotations overdue, cabin air filter replacement coming up in about 6 months, wheel alignment check as needed, windshield camera area precision cleaning as needed, and wiper blade replacement. Looks like it was done when I got the vehicle. So that's all we have there. And that is all of the new notification dots here. There's obviously plenty of other new things. Again, if you kind of jump around and go in the arcade, first thing first, you can see Boomerang Fu, and it does tell you, just like we described earlier, you need to pair a Bluetooth controller or plug in a Glovebox USB one, play 1 to 4 players, and it is taking up about 181 megabytes of storage on the actual Model 3, if you're into or concerned about those kind of things. So yeah, that is a very quick breakdown of everything new here in the holiday update. Again, we're going to have a video as well on the same thing in the Cybertruck, and a full breakdown of how well the Apple Watch app works and pairs with our Tesla. Let us know what you think about the update. Was it a good one? Did they step it up this year? Or are you somewhat disappointed? Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.